think that's good. That's a good volume. Alright. Now, let us begin. Vampyr.
"12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Ooh.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
I'd panic too. Need snack. Need a ooh. Follow snack trail. Ooh, there's a snack. Happy Meal on legs. Well, not quite alive. Rip.
Mary!
Oh no, when you come to and find out your snack is your sister!
Hold on. Please, hold on.
Dang.
Mary. No.
Poor guy. Tragedy is just part of these kinds of stories, though. I mean, vampire stories, tragedy, hand in hand.
This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Ow!
These patrols are after me. No!
Ugh.
Don't shoot!
Can I run faster? Okay, yeah, there we go.
I need to get out of here.
Oh, the mouse is so
This
sensitive.
can't be happening. Over there! No, please,
Oh gosh,
stop.
I'm stuck.
I mean you no harm.
Yeah, we might have to change the sensitivity. The mouse is so sensitive.
What have I done? What's all this about?
Shit, where'd it go?
Now, I can defend myself.
Kill that thing!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Let's see.
Who are you? Stupid
It's
beast!
Undead Baldur's Gate. Yeah.
It's down! Sorry.
How's it going, Nocturne? Wanted to see if there was... No, probably not. Hold on, guys. I gotta fix, the mouse sensitivity a little bit. Doing well? Hope you are. I am also well, thank you. No? No? Okay.
Please, boy! What up? Please, stop! Who are you? What do you want?
Alrighty. Oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Sorry, slightly urgent text. Alright. My bad. Here we go.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech!
Oh, good thing he's out of bullets.
Listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's sake? I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me.
Ow! The sun! It burns us, precious.
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go!
Ow. Oh, I didn't hit the dodge button in time.
I need to find shelter.
I do know
Anybody there?
that there's some things about this that are really similar to Vampire the Masquerade. So, that's cool. 'Cause I just started learning how to play that.
The place seems abandoned.
We had our first
There
session
should be
over
safe
on
enough here.
over on Kopik's channel on Saturday. It was pretty fantastic. I'm excited. Oh, heck yeah. Shillings. Yeah, I don't know, Ammon. Abandoned building with lit candles. It was abandoned 5 minutes ago?
Brother, what have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Oh, another dead body. That's why there's candles. It's not really abandoned because there was a person here. Oh, gosh. My neck is hurting me.
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this?
Lame.
Go watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible.
Nah, man, you were dead. You were dead for a good minute.
Dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as snow.
Who goes there?
A prayer summoned by warring song. A child born from darkness must accept of his power.
Who's there? Are you referring to me?
Nom! So it really depends on the lore.
No!
For example,
So much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
I think this is loosely going off of, like I said, Vampire the Masquerade rules. And in Vampire the Masquerade, there's actually only... So there's different clans of vampires. And there's actually only one clan that suffers from that. So it's not like something that they all struggle with. But yes, classically, vampires aren't supposed to have reflections. You are correct.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Man, Jonathan's eyes are like unnervingly light.
No, it never got easy.
Okay. What button is... Ah, here we go. Leeches do not fear the sun or fire, and they do not burst into flames or ashes when they are caught under the rays of daylight. But it hurts them good, really good. I have personally chained a vampire to a tree to see what would happen when the sun rises. Its skin blackened in a few minutes, and as if it was burning from the inside. Its eyes and flesh melted, and I saw its unholy bones move and squeal as the sun tried to escape all the... Oh, wow, I just read that totally wrong. Its skin blackened in a few minutes, as if it was burning from the inside. Its eyes and flesh melted, and I saw its unholy bones move and squeal as the beast tried to escape all day long. In the end, only a desiccated corpse remained, which started to slowly regenerate when the sun disappeared behind the horizon. I cut its head off to finally destroy it, and when I tried the same test with fire, the bloody leech never came back from the ashes. Fire is our weapon of choice, brothers. To burn the beast is the best way to kill it for good. From Know Your Enemies by Carl Eldritch. Pruin leader. I don't know what that is. Let's see, do we have anything else to read about? Nope. Whew, that's a lot to read, but we're gonna do it. 15th October. Bad sleep. Becky coughed all night, and the fever made her delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some men brought by the banks to dig a big hole in the ground, with some sort of mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. 16th October. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They told me they are digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry has been closed, and there are no more jobs nearby. 19th October. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. It took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup she ate. I found no drugs, only a few syringes and some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to the Pembroke Hospital tomorrow. But it's so far, and I fear leaving my wife for so long. 19th October. Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She's so frail now, it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. She says she wants to eat meat. Where would I find meat? Tomorrow, I'll barricade the house to protect us from looters. 21st October. The men with the mechanical shovel have stopped digging the mass grave. I heard shouts last night, as if they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies day and night into the giant hole. The smell is terrible. We should have left this house a week ago, but Becky, she refuses to leave. She'd rather die, she said with a nasty smile. Why is she torturing me so? 22nd October. Becky just attacked me. She jumped on me from the stairs and tried to bite me. I had to smack her, but she smacked me back. I went upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Now I can hear her crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved the gun I hid in the ceiling since the war to protect the house. Now I'm ready to use it to protect myself from my own wife. 23rd October. I could not sleep at all. Becky spent the whole night scratching at the door, asking for my help, begging me to let her in, but I was too afraid to open it. I'm just waiting for her to die now. It would not be long. I pray God will end it soon. 24th October. I was still reading that. 24th October. I was so hungry I tried to go downstairs this morning. Becky was sitting in the armchair by the chimney. She was panting like a dog, looking at me without moving, just following me around the room with her eyes. I pointed the gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I could not pull the trigger. Went back to my room. 25th October. The house is silent like a tomb. No more noises. Becky's dead now. Forgive me, my love. I was unable to save you. I'll be with you soon enough. Lame. What a lame last, week of life. That was so much for my voice to read, while it is still has the annoying occasional cough.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only.
Oh, Jonathan. You did. You bled everywhere. You need a shower. And a clean shirt. And probably clean pants.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real. Madness it is. As mad as the moon. Obtains blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Evolution! Hideout beds allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampiric skills. Begin by selecting the available skill I don't know. Autophagy. Autophagy. The vampire uses the power of his blood to heal normal and aggravated damage, increasing his flesh, nerve, and bone regeneration. With time, this vampiric ability can be extremely powerful and is sure to surprise an unwary vampire hunter. We think of vampires as immortal, but if you can block their unnatural regenerative capabilities, they are more vulnerable than you think. Okay. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Claws. As natural predators, vampires have received some gifts from Mother Nature, like claws instead of fingernails. These natural weapons can easily cut through tissue and are very useful for piercing a prey's arteries. If you use your claws, you will see humans differently, like soft and tender meat. Is that all yeah, that's probably all I can do.
That voice in my head.
Eternal thirst. Night is here again. I'm in London now, somewhere near the East End docks, I suppose. I don't know this part of town. All I know is this. Someone is killing people here, murdering them, butchering them, drinking their blood, making them like him. Is that what happened to me? My poor Mary, my poor sister. I must follow the blood trail, find answers. Maybe. I should start by gathering information about what happened to this place while I was away. Then I will find who did this to me, who made me what I am now.
If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Oh. Hello? Hello?
Where is it? It's closed.
We'll go this
These
way.
people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Well, I mean, you're already dead.
Here's the leech.
Come back. Hello. Thank you for the lurkies.
My head's spinning.
If you get the chance, please give yourself a shout out.
It's locked.
Of course it is. Ooh, used steak. Okay, so GT. Oh, okay.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Die, vermin!
Noms!
A strength I never knew I had.
Well, it's because you didn't.
It's dead, all right. Steady, boy.
This shouldn't be
We've got one
possible.
of them here.
Control! What are you doing? No, why aren't you fighting the one right in front of you?
Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Oh, is that... Ah!
My strength. My reflexes.
Wait, what was that?
I'm
F?
not human anymore.
No, you haven't been human for like a day. Wanted to see if there was anything in there. Your king and country need you! Join the British ranks and help the brave lads at the front. Join the and help.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
It's a snack.
This is despicable.
Ooh,
I cannot enter.
got some shillings.
It's locked, all right.
All right, fine. We'll go this way. I do like that ability.
Dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
Ooh. Someone's life savings. It's mine.
I cannot enter. It's locked, all right.
Okay, well, we just wanted to check. Nothing in here? Okay.
What will London have to say to me?
It'll say, "Get away from me!"
It's locked. I've so many questions unanswered.
No Nom's here! That's what London will say. No Nom's here. No Nom's here.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Yes.
The man has been drained of all blood. But I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
There we go. Senses.
Fresh blood.
Mmm.
The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Oh, hey. New hideout. I don't think I can do anything yet. Oh, hey. Oh. Let's take a look again. Nope. We need a spring. For this, we still need both parts. For this, we need a lead plate. I don't think... Oh, well, maybe. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I think 300 is like the least amount. Yeah. There we go.
At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here?
around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir.
Oh,
Are you
good
sure
night,
no one has
Mithril
come in
Bard.
here
Thank
in the
you.
last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go,
It's
don't they?
not Ammon. I think it's just because I was trying to talk to the bartender.
I'll
Sorry.
leave you to your bottle then.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should
So,
just run
I
as
think
far
that's
away from
why-
this place as I can.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
I do think the shelves behind him are cool because it's a boat.
Hello, sir.
You cannot see.
Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
Right.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, the Turquoise Turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake tend to avoid going out. What with the murders and all.
That's true.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible.
Wouldn't know anything about that.
The sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog. What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
Let's go bother this guy upstairs. Whoa.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
Can't keep the peepers open. No worries, Ammon. Sleep well.
I have a common objective, but I require...
Thanks for being here.
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain?
Ooh.
You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are
Ah!
I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. Anyone.
They have an off and on switch.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Turn on holy rays. Turn off holy rays. Clap on. Clap off.
And... who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please.
And covered in blood.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You can't be serious. I'm not a... No. I can't be a vampire.
Sir, believe me, this is very real. You are a vampire.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We are both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
To kill him.
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
rip his throat out. Well, probably not. Rather sting him through the heart. Stick through the heart.
Enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, fine. I won't go that way then.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight.
Bring, bring,
Someone must
bring.
know something.
Oh, we're gonna ask more people again?
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Shun. Oh, that's the other guy I talked to.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Only other stranger.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Sorry.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah, like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. Can barely stand up most of the time.
I feel like he's got a bite now. What do you guys think?
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Okay.
Not long ago, this
Yes, sir.
would be a laugh.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Well, back door doesn't get me anywhere. But a view.
Are they stupid or something?
I cannot enter.
Been to India.
Mess.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city.
Intrigue. I don't think these are the... Oh.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? Some sort of note.
October from G. McCullen to Docks Patrols. Object: multiple deaths in the docks region. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate the beast. Purge it, and quickly. Warning: according to recent reports, this vampire is very violent. Approach with extreme caution. I know we lack men in this part of town, but don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night. As always, search abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the leech, brothers.
These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Blood splats. I like how he calls them blood splats. Blood splats! Okay, F.
Over there!
Well, I was trying to sneak up on him, but that didn't work. Ooh. His friend didn't see me, though. Oh, boo-hoo, you're cold.
No time I can remember. But I've only been part of the guard for 3 weeks to the day. All the more reason.
It's locked, all right.
If the man says a
Hey,
ghost is
Owie.
stuck in here, you've got one job, and that's to find it. And find it fast. It's fair enough, Tom. I'd head back if I were you, sir.
Been lurking, but I love you. No worries. No worries.
Oi! You listening?
No, I'm not listening. Nice. I should be able to make some upgrades later.
I cannot enter.
I cannot enter. Press V to spot enemies around. Okay. There are 4 types of resistances. Melee, ranged. Okay. Yes. Yes. I have been indeed. Have you been having fun?
Turn around, sir. I'm cold. There's nothing here. Let's head back to a warm fire. It ain't human! Kill it! Yeah!
Oh, look out. No, what are you doing? Oh gosh. Oh gosh! Oh! And yes, first session was good. Good, I'm glad. Does it feel like the party synergy is going to be good? Because that's really important.
That's this nest of them cleaned out.
What does T do?
We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
Oh, shh. Excuse me. Good, I'm glad. I am happy to hear that. We're all like happy characters. Nice.
Best run along home, sir.
Sometimes.
Safer places to be than here.
What are you doing? What is happening? Just what? It's pretty funny. Good. I'm not entirely sure what just happened there. I don't like the auto toggle with the mouse. Oh, I gotta do this one again? Bummer.
Over there!
Schneck.
I'm cold. There's nothing here.
Well, boo-hoo.
Back to a warm fire. Shut that foolish mouth of yours. Please, sir. Can't let you through.
Wish I could jump over the railing. I know I heard some of your guys' session, but, you know, I was working, so not a ton of it.
It ain't you! This one! You're better than youngling fucker!
Oh! Oh, gosh! Guess it's not necessarily happy, but definitely on the nice side. Well, that's good. Oh, that was a bad angle. We have a Ruby 2.0 named Ruth. Nice. He's totally Ruby, though. Well, you know, Ruby is best boy. Of course. Naturally.
Stay away! Steady, boys! We've got one of them here! Watch out, boys! Watch it! It's a killer!
Oh gosh!
Vermin!
Hey. Whoa. Anything in this corner? Anything on these shelves? Ooh. Nice.
Over there!
Noms! It has a floof poof. Nice. Floof poof! Floof poof tails! Oh, I probably could have come up here to begin with, but, you know. Nice. Nice. We got some more shillings. We feel okay about stealing from dead people now. Still need a spring. We don't have anything for those. I can upgrade that, though. Nice. Oh, hold on. Oh, I don't have enough for that. Okay. Oh, we did get to upgrade something, so that's cool. Oh, wait, I think there's a paper over in that chair! You ever have Monday off? I have a headcanon that you should play as Zarin, but that's my idea for now. Oh. Well, unfortunately, I don't see that happening in the near future, but I appreciate the headcanon. Oh, hold on. I always forget. I have to confirm. He has a floofy poof tail. Okay, that wasn't anything that I could read. I just wanted it to be. I don't like the flickering light, though. Like, that hurts my eyeballs. That's why it's headcanon.
It's locked. Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it.
Wow, look at these
The scent is
bodies.
so strong it makes me dizzy.
Trying to. Oh. Hold up. What does this do? 58 damage. Attack speed 5. I just upgraded this though, so I kind of want to keep using it. Dupree, hello! Hello! How was the rest of your stream? Those of you coming with Dupree, hello! I'm the Natchin. I'm a variety streamer. That scared me. I know, the alerts are so loud, even though I have them turned, like, way down. Like, 3%. But for some reason, the, especially the raid one, it's super loud. I might just need to find a different sound that's quieter.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
But all these bodies were no longer than I wanted. I forgot how long cutscenes and mission story is. Oh, right.
I'll not betray your trust.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
I don't... Okay. Nice. We got him. You okay, dude?
William was another.
Should have been asleep 30 minutes ago. Oh no, Dupree, go to bed.
Are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost
Go
soul,
to
a
sleep,
kindred
my
spirit.
friend.
Listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I
Yeah.
should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
I meant, like, answer my questions. Because I'm a baby. I'm a baby vape. Fine. Fine. If my protein shake will be lurking while I fall asleep. It's been fun watching, though. I've been lurking since he started. I'm enjoying it so far. I look forward to more of this being unfolded.
Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
It's easy. You got bit. Or
This
you
poor
were
creature
embraced.
can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Man, so many bodies in this room. Just looking for... Ooh. Money, 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 money. Hey, yeah. I guess we're ready. Okay, we go. It's almost time to take our midstream breaky break.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy.
Not...
Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician.
Science?
Like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Fanboy.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Ooh.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Uncomfortably long handshake. Hey, I got whoa. I got a nice coat though. Actually, I look great. Let's see. I have accepted Dr. Swansea's help. I will work at the Pembroke Hospital. I have no choice. The man knows about my condition, and about what I have become, a vampire. I can't believe this. I don't know anything about this secluded medicinal facility. Everybody here will take me for what I am not anymore. Jonathan E. Reed, the famous surgeon. I must lie to them all. To the patients, to the staff. This is my new home, where I will hide from all who are after me. Where I will hide from everyone until I get a better understanding of what is going on. Oh. Uh-oh.
Rotten ore proceed. Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
I might,
please.
though.
You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Blood quality indicates how much XP you will obtain from a particular citizen. The higher the blood quality, the more XP you get. Mesmerize. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Your mesmerize level must be equal or higher than a citizen's resistance. Press Q to mesmerize Clay.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Is this the shadows enough? Oh, it's time. It's time. If he'd been nicer to me, maybe I wouldn't have thought about embracing him, but we're embracing.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fart me. Fuck you. Who you? I'll kill you.
The district will soon suffer the consequences of your actions. I do wish I could at least move the body. You joined at the right moment. Yep. That was my first willing embrace.
To embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden.
Just munch. Yep. We munch in here. Let's see. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Owie. I was just getting ready to do that myself. If you guys aren't watching my dear friend Saku, you should be. Oh, hold on. There are things in this room I need. Besides, you know, the body. My bad. I was just so hangy. Just to have a snack. No, I had a whole meal. I had a whole meal out of that one. For once, the last thing wasn't a game. That's right, you were just chatting recently, huh? I saw your post about how, you should be having more stable internet soon. Your schedule should be able to be more, consistent. So that's good.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may
Raid group
be.
2, so I'm still trying to
I
figure out a good
apologize,
dedicated
Nurse.
schedule. Nice.
I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
And him to work some overtime as well. Ugh, oof. Well, I'm excited to see you get a consistent schedule.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Oh, fun. That sounds so fun, Saku.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Good night, Owie. Sleep so well. Hope you and everyone been doing well. Yes. I just had my birthday last weekend, and I managed to get a new vehicle because I've been without one for 4 months, so that was great.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Whoa. Just, scoping things out. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true.
Oh no, it's so loud!
To reach McCree.
Actually, yes.
Sorry about those louder emotes, guys. Emotes.
Sakura Mikage
What was I
gifted a
saying?
tier 1 sub to Kieran the Snack.
Yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about
Honey,
pulmonary virus.
I'm in love.
He had
Notifications.
Sakura Mikage gifted a tier 1 sub to Bujik 222.
Thank you for the subbies, Saku. I appreciate it.
Sakura Mikage gifted a tier 1 sub to Joe Nobody.
Thank you very. Oh no, it's okay.
Sakura Mikage gifted a tier 1 sub to Stra.
You are okay. It's okay. No worries. I just feel bad because some of those are so loud, and it's like even though I have them turned way down, it's like something about stream elements. It's just kind of wonky on the sound sometimes. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope Reeps McCreep, Carrying the Snack, Severa, Budzik, and Joe enjoy their gifted subs. Thank you so much. We didn't hear what Dr. Tippett had to say, but that is okay.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Nice.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office down again.
Ugh, I gotta go back.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander.
Right, you already told me that.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
'Cause, you know, the era. I guess that's all we can talk about for now.
It is the last thing our patients need.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
She's like giving me the side eye.
It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
By new transfusion technique, you mean the part where everyone is a walking juice box? Is that what you mean?
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
That's pretty accurate. All the bed stuff is done and ready. Good night. Good night, Dupree.
All the staff yet.
Sleep so
Perhaps you
well.
could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Makes sense.
I'm not familiar with all the stuff.
Brilliant professionals.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate.
Okay. I'm not gonna have her speak up about that.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Get in this cabinet. It's fine. They don't need it.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not?
Maybe.
I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Well?
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything. And it's getting worse every day.
Got it.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Do I want a shotgun? I'm not worried about it for now. Oh, dizzy.
Consider the offer from that Cadigan fellow.
City. You. Life saved by efficient medical aid as a blow struck at the blank of the flu epidemic. Volunteers make the difference. At Mistress of the Dark? Are we talking about a lady? A lady of the night?
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Dang it. I was hoping...
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Oh. I'm like really interested in what's going on there. Alright, let's go find our office, and then we'll take our midstream break.
This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Prevent disease. Careless spitting, sneezing, coughing. Oh, sneezing, coughing, spread influenza. Spread by droplets sprayed from nose and throat. Do not cough in public. If you are sick, stay home. That's what that's saying, yeah? It's Dr. Swansea's office. Supposedly my office is on this floor. I'll take it. Is this my office? This is my office.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
You got some windows there you should cover better, though. You sure the sun's not gonna... Oh, so much to read. It is rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire, to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits with a scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I have personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires, or Econ, as they prefer to call themselves. Oh, kindred. Supernatural speed. A vampire can act and move like a mortal in all his actions, but the trained eye will spot that they have the keenest senses and can react quicker than any mortal. On a few occasions, alarm, surprise, necessity to flee, I have seen a vampire move so quickly it is almost as if it had vanished just to reappear somewhere else. The human eye cannot follow their movements when they act so quickly, but it is also not a teleport or dematerialization. It is only a supernatural speed. For me, it is a cat-like attribute which allows them to run, dodge, or jump longer and faster than us. I also noticed that such speed... Sorry. Such speed seems to exhaust them, and that they are bound to physical limitations. Mesmerism. One of the more powerful abilities a vampire can deploy is the capacity to force a mortal to obey them. I call this trait mesmerism, but it has nothing to do with the mortal ability to alter a subject's mental state. A vampire can bend a mortal to their will, and they can even break a mind. A vampire I interviewed even told me the more a subject tries to resist, the more permanent the damage will be, as if the vampire could literally fracture their target's psyche. The same vampire explained to me that this ability required time to master, and that the result could vary widely from one subject to another. Implant a false memory, erase a painful one. The possibilities are endless and frightening. Sorry for staying a short amount of time. Thank you for the stream. No worries. No worries, Jackie. Sleep well. Blood awareness. This may be the most catastrophic ability of all concerning vampires, since it is the cause of so many tragedies for them and us. Vampires crave for blood. They must use their will to restrain. No, I'm still reading. They must use their will to restrain themselves from frenziedly drinking every drop that they can. They need blood to function and to express their full supernatural traits. A famished vampire can be very weak, even if he cannot die of hunger or thirst. This urge, this need for blood, may explain why a vampire is so aroused by it. A vampire confessed to me that blood could sometimes blind him, since its smell and attractiveness can be so strong. When he focuses, a vampire can almost see blood around them, inside warm bodies, through walls, on a supposedly clean weapon, etc. The same vampire even told me that he can see if a mortal has clean blood or is ill, and that in some cases he can even sense diseases, infected clothes, or even items in a room. If this is true, I could have so many medical applications, it almost beggars belief. Whew, so much to read. Alrighty. Let's see about... Oh, I don't have enough for that. My bad. No. How about science? There we go. Clay Cox, 30 years old, male, low life with no consideration for other human beings, save perhaps his wife, Edwina. Oh well. He was the leader of the Wet Boot Boys, one of the toughest gangs on the East End docks. The gang imposed rules were only meant for outsiders, and Mr. Cox himself owned a large section of the black market and now plagues the district. As tough as he was selfish, Mr. Cox seemed to consider all human beings as prey, enemies, or tools. He considered Edwina to be his female counterpart. She was the only woman he ever respected. Maybe because she was the only one who ever dared to oppose him. She was absent from his last thoughts, though, as Mr. Cox was too busy cursing the world as I killed him. Alright guys, this is where we're going to take our short break.